Okay guys, I just wanted to show you Satchmo is a personal favorite every month, but she had to get groomed because she had some mats in her ears, and so I just had to show you her little cuteness because she looks like a completely different dog. Instead of being like all scruffy, she's like just a little velveteen little rabbit now. So she just wanted to say hi, and I thought this could be a little bit of your monthly favorite is Satchmo. Hello everyone, my name is Abby Bliss White and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my November favorites, better late than never. And I've got a bunch of fun things that I'm going to be sharing with you today. I also feel like it's been a month of favorites since I have been kind of sharing some gift guides and such, which always includes a bunch of my favorites. So I am going to be whipping through some of my most used products. I do have a couple different gift ideas as well, and there are a couple things that I kind of forgot to include. If you're interested in seeing my November favorites, then let's go ahead and get started. Okay, we are going to jump in with one of my favorite ever tools because it's finally back in stock, and this is from CHANTECAILLE. This is the Bio Lifting Massage Tool, and you guys, you've seen me use this in skincare videos, but this is truly a fantastic roller, and I just absolutely love it. So I've tried different kind of jade rollers or rose quartz kind of rollers, but this one is just my absolute favorite one, and it's back in stock. So I wanted to share this with you because it is amazing. I use it daily to sort of depuff and kind of energize the skin, and I just think it is fantastic. So it's back in stock, and I just wanted to share that because I was so excited. It has been out of stock for like months, and I just hate to use things on camera when they are not in stock. So very excited about this guy. Next, I want to share a little bit of shampoo with you, and I had posted this up on my community tab on Black Friday. There was a huge sale, but I thought I would mention it here, you guys. I love ORIBE. This is the Gold Lust shampoo and conditioner. This is like my ultimate kind of favorite shampoo ever. It is so hydrating. It makes your hair feel super soft, and when it is on sale, I actually will go ahead and invest in the big liters because I love it that much, and it tends to last such a long time. So there still appears to be a sale at Derm Store, so I'm going to try to link I'm going to try to link that below. But honestly, you guys, you could get just the regular size. This is the conditioner that is the regular size. They have like a fun kit that has the shampoo in a smaller size, this conditioner, Gold Lust little oil, but I absolutely love the shampoo. If I just had to pick one, and you guys know I love Olaplex, I love Pros, I love Kerastase as well, but I have to say if I had to pick one shampoo, I would have to say this is like my ultimate favorite. When it is on sale is when I tend to go ahead and invest in it, and it is just fabulous. So I will link down any kind of sale that I can find for you guys in the description box. But I also find that ORIBE has some beautiful kind of holiday kits that are so gorgeous, and I think they would be a fantastic kind of gift to give to people, especially for your kind of hair and beauty junkies. I think they do a great job with their kind of beautiful packaging. It feels special, and I know that the products inside are fantastic. Now I actually have a little purse that I wanted to show you. This is the LUSAC. Do you remember LUSAC? I don't know about you guys, but I had one back in the day. This one is actually a little leather tote, and I actually took this on a little trip recently, and I just love it. So this one is in Meadow. It's kind of a cool kind of green color. Inside, you guys, this is just a really nice large leather tote. So inside, So inside you are seeing all of my important things in here. My first rental car, all of my masks. But what I did want to show you is that it is so spacious. It's got a cute little tassel on it in a couple different colors. I was able to put my laptop in here as well as everything else. It also has a little clasp here, so you can clasp it together so everything's not going to fall out. But you guys, they have really fun colors. Like there's a really pretty kind of burgundy color, like a mahogany color. I just think these are fantastic, and the company gave me a code to share with you for 25% off, and I was so excited because I really enjoy this tote. I think it is fantastic. It comes in fun colors, and it is just kind of a soft, really nice tote. So I wanted to share that with you, and I always think with totes it's kind of fun to branch out and get kind of some fun colors versus when I buy a purse for myself, I tend to stick with like black or, you know, something that's going to be easy to wear with everything. But when I'm going to be buying a tote of some sort, I think it's more fun to get some kind of color. So I will flash up all the different colors, but I've really been enjoying that tote, not just for travel, but just around as well. Okay, next I've got several sort of single shadows that I want to share with you that I have fallen in love with in the month of November. First, we're going to take a peek at the Victoria Beckham. These are her lid lustres, and I was already a fan of the other ones. I love mink for just a beautiful, simple eye, but she came out with two new colors. One of them is in tea rose, and the other is in honey, and I love them equally. Probably tea rose is the one that I've been wearing the most, and this is tea rose. Sorry, that is Satchmo. She's joining the fun today. This is tea rose. You guys, it just looks gorgeous on the eyes. Nice little reflective shade, but it isn't over the top. And I find it very wearable, kind of like a easy to wear one eyeshadow look. And then I love honey just as much. So I find these to be super easy kind of one eyeshadow looks. Generally, I will put some sort of base color in my crease. I generally use the MARC Jacobs. This is in the Omega Shadow in Big O. And I've been using this more on camera, but you guys, I use this all the time. This is kind of just like my go-to overall kind of crease shade. And then I will take these kind of pretty, kind of a little bit more on the shimmery eyeshadows, and then just take a little and place them on my lids, just kind of for an easy, soft glam look. So really have been enjoying these Victoria Beckham. I would say my other favorite would be the mink, which I just think is kind of a beautiful kind of topaz kind of mink color. So really enjoy Victoria Beckham's little lid lustres. Then I did pick up the Copper Sunrise, and this is from Charlotte Tilbury, and I just have to tell you, this is a gorgeous, again, super pretty color. It is enough different. I'm going to put it next to Tea Rose over here, and here is this one pot kind of shadow from Charlotte Tilbury. This is so pretty, and I do not know if I have used this on camera yet, but I just wanted to show you again. Super easy kind of one shadow eye look, so I will make sure to kind of do a whole video just sharing these kind of one pot kind of shadows that I love. And then I have two that I have fallen in love with from CHANTECAILLE, and you guys, I now have the entire collection of these ones. I wear these all the time. So these are the luminescent eye shades from CHANTECAILLE, and this is in the zebra, and this is a beautiful rose gold. So this I'm going to put over here, and you will see each of them are a teeny bit different. So very similar in shade. As you can see, these are the shades that I tend to gravitate towards. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Copper Sunrise. Then we have got the Tea Rose, Honey, and then over here we've got Chantecaille in Zebra. So beautiful. And then I have the Crane, and then this one is like a sparkling burgundy. And when I first got it, I wasn't sure if that was going to be a good, I wasn't sure if that was going to, how that was going to look on my eyes, and I quickly fell in love with this. So this Crane one is going to really make hazel eyes pop. I think it will work for all kind of eye shades, but I did want to point that out. If you do happen to have hazel or green, I find that this one really makes my eyes pop. I love to use this single shade with the Chantecaille eyeliner in Violet Damask. I just find it's like an easy kind of make your eyes pop, especially for anyone with hazel or green eyes. I think you would love that combination. So having fun playing with eyeliners and these kind of single shadows, but right now when we are kind of hanging out more at home but we still want to put makeup on, I've been really enjoying kind of these easy one shadow kind of looks that are easy to do but kind of give you a nice polished look. Now, speaking of Victoria Beckham, I do want to give a shout out. I did get a few more of her Posh lipsticks. And you guys, I just really love these. These are probably my most worn of the past month. I got a new lip liner, and that is in the shade 1. And then I picked up Pout and Girl, and I'm completely in love pretty much with the entire colors. I think I'm only missing like 2 now, but they have a little kit that I think would be fantastic to give as a gift. It includes Victoria Beckham's top 3, which is Pose, Spice, and I believe it is Pout as well. And I'm going to put Pout on. I am using the lip liner. This is in shade 1, and I'll put this on real quick with that color. And then here is the shade Pout, which is going to be leaning a little bit more on that pink coral side. And it's so pretty on the lips. So these just feel super comfortable. I love the design of the lipsticks. And this is the shade Pout. So anyhow, I think that is a great little either stocking kind of item or just to give as a gift, but I think these are really kind of elegant. They feel fantastic on your lips, and I'm just going nutty over the formulation. So I've really been enjoying those. Got my little stash in here. The other one that I picked up was in Girl, which again, this is going to be a little bit more in these peachy nudes, which I've been embracing a bit more. So cannot give enough kudos to the Victoria Beckham Posh lipsticks. I really truly love them, and I do again think they would make a lovely gift. Now, a combination that I have been using is, I also love the Chantecaille. These are the La Matte STYLO lipsticks, and this was a new launch in November, and I think they are fabulous. So I've been kind of wearing these as a base, kind of like a lip liner. You can totally use them just as lipstick and they will last all day long, but I always like to have just a little bit of gloss on my lips, and I will use this as a base, and then I will top it like with one of my kind of Victoria Beckham lipsticks, or I will pull out my favorite little Chantecaille lip gloss. This one is in Love, and I just think it puts such a pretty little shine on the lips. So these are really fantastic, by the way. If you haven't tried Chantecaille's lip glosses, they are really nice. So the colors that I love, as you can imagine, are going to be, and the color that I reach for the most is Meadow Sweet. here is this color right here. And no surprise here, MEADOWSWEET is a nude pink. Then I love SNAPDRAGON, and SNAPDRAGON is going to be more of the, again, this kind of soft peachy kind of pink, which I've literally been kind of gravitating towards a bit more. I tend to go for more of these kind of nudie pinks over here, but again, I'm embracing more of these kind of pink coral shades. I'm finding them to be a little bit more uplifting to my complexion. Now I realize these are still in the genre of nudes, may not be the most exciting, but I think we can all agree finding the perfect nude can always make you so happy. So these have been like my most worn little lippies this past month, and I just have really been enjoying both of those and coupling them together. Okay, one thing that I forgot that I love to gift to people besides candles and body butters and those kind of things are actually hand creams. And we are officially in hand cream weather. I think because we're washing our hands so much more, I'm finding that I really need to attend to my hands a bit more. So I wanted to share two of my favorites that I love to receive and gift to other people, but this is the Chanel, this is the Creme Mon, this is the texture rich one. So I love these little eggs. I just think they are fantastic. This is a super fantastic kind of luxe hand cream. It smells lovely, and I also find that it sort of stays on my hands even when I'm washing them so much. So although I will reapply a hand cream throughout the day, especially when I'm feeling dry, I do find that this is a really nice hand cream. Of course, I love the smell. It has kind of just a fresh kind of scent. It's not like a Chanel No. 5 kind of hand cream. It just has a really nice kind of fresh, inviting kind of scent to it. So really love this. I think these are fantastic gift ideas. This can again be just in your stocking or just as a gift itself. I think that's fantastic. And another luxe hand cream, and this was actually recommended to me from one of my nurse friends, and she had told me that this was worth every penny because again, she has to wash her hands a bunch throughout the day just in general, and that this treatment will kind of stay through many washings. And you guys, it is a gorgeous kind of hand cream here. That's just the texture, and I think anybody would kind of enjoy a lovely luxe hand cream. These again are things that you don't generally buy for yourself, so these are a couple gift ideas. And I also wanted to mention hand creams that I've had in the past. Don't have one at the moment, but I'm a huge fan of BIGO fragrances, and they also sell hand creams that are amazing. So for example, I'm a fan of Bal de Freak, is one of my favorite scents, and they sell a hand cream that you can buy, so it just smells so good. That's like my favorite kind of woody, slightly oriental. It's a fantastic kind of everyday scent, and I think that's another recommendation as far as a gift would be fantastic. But hand creams in general are just something that I think we tend to neglect our hands, but we probably need to be moisturizing them, and these are some good options. Okay, I did want to give a little shout out. Again, this was included in one of my gift guides, but I've just been really loving the comfort of this FLEUR de PEAU. This is a Diptyque body butter. As you can see, I'm making a nice little dent, but the reason I wanted to mention this one is FLEUR de PEAU is one of those kind of fragrances that's just very comforting. It's a soft musk kind of floral fragrance. And to me, this is like a skin scent. Like, it's just very comforting. So whenever I'm feeling a little unsettled about everything that's going on in the world and just in general, I will totally pull this guy out. I will take a warm shower and then I will butter myself up with this beautiful body balm. And this always just makes me feel better. Like, it's just very comforting. I kind of think of this as I kind of think of this as a perfect way to end the evening. If you take a bath or shower in the evening and then you coat yourself with this wonderful body balm and then tuck yourself into bed, like especially if you've just washed your sheets and you have this fresh bed to crawl into and kind of pull up your warm, cozy blanket. That is what this body balm does for me, and I think it's a perfect gift as well. Like, I feel like a lot of people would like this scent. They do have a perfume as well, which is beautiful. Again, it's just a comforting kind of soft musk. And I'm a fan of Diptyque in general, but I think their body products are just standout, super luxurious, super comforting, and I've been reaching for this many times through the past month. Now, speaking of comfort, I'm a huge fan of tea. So if you've ever done one of my detoxes, you know I talk about tea all the time. I call it a hug in a mug, and I truly believe that. So during one of my detoxes, one of my lovely participants who happens to also watch this channel, thank you, Anna, she had shared this tea company that she had found, and it is called Magic Hour. Now, this is a little pricier tea, but I think it's a fantastic gift, and I just ordered a few of these teas as well. They come in these beautiful kind of violet colored apothecary bottles, and they have like Bohemian Breakfast, which is a vanilla pearl black tea. They have a bunch of them. So they have wellness teas, they have green teas, but the bottles are amazing. So they've got a wide assortment of teas. And I find tea to be a perfect kind of self-care ritual. It slows you down, calms you down, and tea is fabulous for you. And tea, of course, has fantastic health benefits, even the caffeinated ones. Tea tends to hit your system a little bit different than coffee, so you don't get that kind of high spike of caffeine and then the crash. It tends to hit your system and then kind of stay even and kind of give you a little bit of caffeine, a little bit more evenly distributed, such the reason why you don't get that kind of jittery feeling as much with tea. And they just have so many options, so I did want to point those out. Anna has vouched for the tea inside and that it was worth all the money. But again, this could be a gift for yourself, it could be for others, but I just love tea so much and I just wanted to share that with you. One more quick little tea idea is from Gold, and I picked this up at Sephora, you guys. This is the Matcha Turmeric Superfood Latte Blend, and I just love this one. So this is kind of like a little cheat of making a golden milk latte, and again, turmeric is an anti-inflammatory kind of supplement, not only for your body but for your skin as well. I love matcha tea, and so I wanted to give a shout out because both my daughter and I have been loving these lattes. We've been making it with a little bit of almond milk and they are just fantastic. So this is plant-based, it has no sugar included in this, and it tastes delicious. So really been enjoying this, and I also think this would be a fun gift to give to someone as well, kind of on the wellness front. And finally, we are going to end with fragrance. I have been laughing with one of my dear friends, Jenny, who is a fellow fragrance lover, and we have been talking about our COVID collections. We have been collecting many a fragrance during this time. Again, I think we are probably seeking out some comfort and some excitement through the use of fragrance, and I have fallen in love with a new brand. You guys have seen me talk about these in some of my fragrance of the day videos, but I was so sad, you guys. I did a huge video. I even picked up some fragrance little tester strips, and my video got corrupted, so all of that hard work has been down the drain. So I am recreating that video for you guys, so just hang tight. I do have a fun holiday gift buying guide coming up for you, and I actually have a few more perfumes showing up, so maybe it all worked out for the best so you can see those in action as well. So I have fallen in love with BDK Parfums. This has been kind of all the rage in the niche fragrance world for a bit. I'm a little late to the game. I've been kind of eyeing them, but since I don't have any place that I can go and smell them, I've been on the fence about them. And luckily I got a few samples that were sent to me and fallen in love with the brand overall. Some favorites, and again, a couple of these were gifts from family members. I got them onto BDK Parfums, and so we have been kind of gifting each other this brand this past month. We get very excited about fragrance, and my first one that I fell in love with was Possessoir, and as I said in another video, I tend to not really gravitate towards kind of fruity florientals, I think I would call this, but the note of quince in here is just so gorgeous. I just fell in love with this fragrance at first sniff. I really enjoy wearing it. It's kind of a little bit flirty, a little bit fun, and I've just really been enjoying Possessoir. So again, kind of my fun, flirty, easy to wear kind of scent. God, I love that one. And then in those days when I'm looking for something that's a little bit more warm, a little bit more spicy, a little bit more cozy, I've fallen in love with Gris Charnel. So this has a really beautiful kind of tea base. It's got some very gorgeous kind of spices in here. Like, to me, this is cashmere sweater in a bottle, and if you can imagine that enveloping of you, it just smells like I put on a cashmere sweater. I'm making a beautiful cup of black kind of Earl Grey tea. I may be eating like a scone. I don't really eat scones, but that's kind of the feel and the vibe I'm getting, is kind of a gray kind of cashmere sweater, having a warm cup of tea with a kind of sweet scone. That's exactly, it just feels so comforting. This is a gorgeous scent. It's kind of intoxicating, like when you put this on. This one lasts like a really long time too. Like, I wore it the other day on a sweater and I smelled my sweater. I was like, that smells so good. This smells really amazing. So I'm in love with Gris Charnel. And then, as I mentioned in a recent video, I also got Rouge Smoking. And this one was funny because it wasn't a love at first sniff. There was something that it was kind of a little bit turning me off from the Cherry Accord. I think, again, I was kind of hesitating because I have Tom Ford Lost Cherry. These are two different scents, so you definitely can justify buying both of them. But this was one that was recommended to me. They were saying, Abby, I know you're going to love this because I love kind of those gourmand vanilla scents. And this is that in a bottle. Like, if you want to smell like a beautiful, delicious dessert, but that's not cloying or too overly sweet, that's got kind of a sophisticated element to it, I think you're going to love Rouge Smoking. So this has been kind of my go-to reach, especially on those days when I just want to smell delicious and scrumptious. I love to wear these on days where I know I'm going to be in the kitchen, when I'm making like a big pot of soup or baking some kind of healthy breakfast cookies. I will love to bring this out just to kind of go along with the whole ambiance of cooking and just kind of enjoying that kind of warmth and such. So now I ended up buying 2 more for family members, but I do admit to spraying a little bit because I wanted to see if I loved it as well. This is CREME de CUIR, and this is a beautiful soft leather kind of suede fragrance. Now this does have Bal d'Afrique, which is from Byredo, vibes to it. It's kind of a beautiful, casual, maybe more of a skin scent. I really love it. Don't worry, it's my family, so they're not going to get mad. I really love this one. This is perfectly unisex. A woman can wear this just as much as a man. I think either person would love it. I just find this to be kind of like this beautiful, everyday, kind of classy, soft suede scent. So this one is gorgeous. I think that my husband's gonna really enjoy this fragrance. I might enjoy it as well. But if you are into softer leather, or maybe if you're into suede scents, I would definitely check this one out. And it really does have that kind of Byredo, Baldafrique kind of vibe to it. It is different, I think, with that suede note, but I think of that one as like my perfect kind of everyday scent when I just want something easy to wear. This is what I would consider this one as well. I love it. I think it's fantastic. This one has notes of rose, mandarin, bergamot, the CUIR or the leather, sandalwood, and a little bit of vanilla and musk. It's just a really beautiful scent, so definitely would check this one out. And then for my daughter, who is more of the kind of floral girl, she loves, and I do want to give a shout out to this brand. This is L'Orchestra, and it's a really cool brand, and this is Bouquet Encore. We have talked about this in previous videos. This is a gorgeous floral scent, and this is my daughter's kind of signature scent. I love this as well, but it is a true gorgeous floral, and I thought she would love Tuberose Imperial. Now this one has kind of vibes like Frederic Mall's Carnal Flowers. So if you are a floral lover, I think you might love Tuberose Imperial. But I do have to tell you, it's not like in your face. Like, I love Carnal Flowers, but it kind of like can make me a little bit sick. I've kind of, as I've gotten older, I can't do those kind of super tuberose kind of flower scents without feeling a little bit queasy in my tummy. And so this Tuberose Imperial, it's definitely a beautiful tuberose scent. You need to like that, but it's very smooth around the edges. This kind of comes out like candied sort of petals. So it's very much a more of a sweet kind of tuberose fragrance, but again, it's almost like they blended it like perfectly to kind of smooth out the edges to make it not too in your face. So again, I wore Cardinal Flowers. I still really like that perfume from Frederic Mall, except that it just can be, except that I just need to be in the mood for it. Otherwise, it just is too much for me. So Tuberose Imperial is going to my daughter, and we will hope she likes it. So of course that means I get to wear it as well. But I also have to say, if you haven't checked out the brand, this is the L'Orchestra. This is Bouquet Encore. This again, if you love floral scent, I think you're going to be in love with this one. So really cool brand. I love the whole concept behind it. And they actually did send me a sample set that I can do a whole little fragrance rundown for you. So I will be doing that soon. Okay guys, that is going to conclude my favorites in the month of November. And I know these included some gift giving ideas, and I will continue to include those in upcoming videos as I am shopping for my family, friends, and clients. I just wanted to share some of the goodies and finds that I have been excited about. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back with another one soon.